Hi, good morning. I have my cup of coffee here. I hope you do too. Boy, did I have a long night. I didn't sleep very much. I was tossing, turning. I actually heard my girlfriend say that it's a new moon or something like that. So that makes sense. But, anyways, today's show is really important. And this is a new series I'm doing. It's called Leveling Up with Love. And this first episode is about stopping and slowing down and not falling into the rescuer trap when you're dating someone where you're, trying to fix them, help them, support them, and how to make yourself a priority so that you can shift the energy, take charge of your love life, and get what you want. So, let me just share with you um, the one thing that why the show is important is because I don't want you wasting your time out there when you're dating. I really don't want you falling into, settling for what I call a BTN relationship, which is better than nothing. And I will tell you, a lot of us fall in that because we have low self esteem and we don't even realize it. It's like we won't date somebody at our level. And even when we do meet somebody we really like, we get nervous, we freak out, and then we self sabotage, right? And then we're like, oh my gosh, I'm just going to end it because I'm so scared that they're going to break up with me. So I'll break up with them first. And so what we do is we wait for a guy or a girl, somebody that really likes us so much more than we like them. They chase us, they chase us, they chase us. And then eventually we just fall into a relationship with them. And I call that being chased rather than choosing. And to me, the best way to start a relationship is to slow down and you be the chooser. So if you think you're choosing these relationships, you're absolutely not, because you're choosing them based on them chasing you. And that doesn't really give you an option, does it? Okay. Also, the reason why we do it is because it's the devil we know. It's easy, you know, and a lot of it comes from our family of origin. Like if we grew up in a house of chaos and no conflict resolution, if we dated somebody and they chased us, and then we found out all these problems, we just sit there and try to change them. And that's really not an authentic, real relationship, right? Because our goal is to be with somebody that we don't have to change, that is aligned with our values. So when you see those things, it's a time to kind of lift the red flag up. And some of the things I see with these people that, and mostly the players I see out there, they're really complimentary. They call you gorgeous, baby. They tell you they miss you after, talking to you for the first time on the phone, not even in person. They feed your ego. They know what to say to make you feel good. It's like a drug. But you notice as you start dating them, as you start peeling back the onion, that their actions do not match their words. And that's really, really painful to recognize because you're already invested and you didn't take the time to really look and say, hey, is this person really a good fit for me? Do they align with my values, right? So, how do you fix this? Well, I want you to know some of the things that I'm going to share with you. There's 3 tips. It's really going to be about you being intentional and purposeful with dating. You're not going to wing it anymore. You're not going to sit there and go, okay, I'm just going to let them choose me. No, you're going to have it almost like an interview. You're going to have a job description. Now, I don't want you to interview the person. What I really want you to do is engage, have a conversation, and find out more in depth of who they are under the surface. Because everyone puts their best foot forward, but as you hang out with them and you start seeing their flaws, that's when you have to recognize, okay, I'm not invested until I see their flaws. Then I can make a educated, conscious choice when I get into a relationship with this person. So to fix that, I have a saying, go slow to go fast. And that's so important. It's like so many people rush into getting a relationship and then they stay there for like 10 years, 5 years, and then they never get married. Or maybe they get married and find out they were never a good fit and they break up. That is a waste of your time. So definitely slow down, because what happens is if you slow down, you screen them for all the values you want, the important non-negotiables, everything, your life vision, everything that you understand about yourself that you want in a partner, you're being intentional and purposeful, then all of a sudden you can let your guard down because now you know this person is equal to me. They're in the same realm, and I know that I can feel safe and secure letting my guard down with them. And that takes like several months. That doesn't happen overnight. Okay. And also, slow down with the sex. That's tip number 2. The sex trap is what people fall into. We get so involved with chemistry, get so excited. We have sex with the person, and then boom, we're attached. As much as we're like, oh, I can do this, I can date this person, I won't take him seriously. And then all of a sudden, this person pulls away. You're emotionally connected to them because you feel, as much as you say you can handle, you feel the chemicals and hormones that are pumping out of your body that are forcing you to be bonded with this person. Okay. That's a biological thing. So as much as you think that you know better, your biology knows better than you. All right. Just to know that. Tip number 3, you heard me earlier say, know your non-negotiables. So many of us, we base our non-negotiables on superficial things like chemistry, height, eyes, the color of their hair or their job. And we actually are mixing what non-negotiables are. And to me, they're your core values. I don't see people getting divorced because somebody's not tall enough. I see them get divorced because they don't see eye to eye in the way they raise their kids, the way they solve problems, the way they speak to each other during conflict. All those things really matter. So if you haven't really dug deep and looked at your non-negotiables, I definitely can help. That is my forte, is getting clear on what is actually negotiable and what's non-negotiable. Once you're clear on that, then you know what to screen against. But right now, if you don't have a list or you have 100 things, be aware, because that tells me that you're not really conscious with your list. Okay. So I'm going to just let you know, I'm going to open up for questions. So if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below and I will answer to the best of my knowledge. But while we're waiting for questions, I just want to share with you, if you find yourself rescuing all the time and you need help in this dating realm, getting clarity of your boundaries and making sure that you are not going to rescue anyone anymore, but you're going to actually rescue yourself and make yourself a priority, that is what I'm here for. So please schedule a relationship readiness review with me, because I would love to help you. We all deserve love. I mean, I've been in your shoes. That's all I did in my previous dating life, is rescue men. And now I stopped rescuing men. I made me a priority and I found the love of my life. So it really is that simple. All right. I'll talk to you later. Thank you for joining me today.